Who killed baby Hitler?
Huh?
Yep, that's how I got fib. Oh, damn.
I said, that's how I got fibbed!
I got fib.
You what?
And there it is.
Alright, everybody, so welcome to the Fanatic Podcast. We have
Chase?
Mike.
Tyler
Big Daddy DJ.
and our special guest.
Cody.
Cool. So, Halloween has just ended. Anyone have any stories about Halloween?
Yeah, actually, so like, you know that guy that like was just like ah, and you know the goats and all that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
The
So
goat killer, the famous goat killer
yeah,
story.
yeah.
I feel like I never heard the end of this story.
Yeah, I feel like I never
Continue.
So,
that was my dream.
only for you, buddy. So basically, to finish that story, that all that madness happened, and heads, you know,
Heads rolled.
heads rolled, blood went places, words were said, screams were made. Then he took one of the goat's heads and literally put it over the front porch and just spelled out the F word in bold, just with the blood on the front porch, so that whenever, but it was like facing the front door, so like whenever they like walked out, that's all they just saw was fuck.
Right, what are you doing?
There goes our mom's vision.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Dude,
So-
he literally gave her the scarlet letter. Right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fucking
no,
awesome.
like literally, like we, like all those goats just like went to goat heaven.
Yeah.
What do you
so
need?
they're no longer with us, but that's fine because honestly, no one likes goats.
Yeah.
And then after that, literally what ended up happening is
Did
once
he
they-
go to jail? Or?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, he's still on the street.
Oh, he's still out there.
Yeah,
Cool.
he's speaking of that, didn't
Yeah.
you just hear from him just a little while ago?
Yeah, and so like after, to finish the story, I'll get to that. To finish the story, what ended up happening was we just see the garage door open, and then all of a sudden we see lights, and so obviously we're all 13, and we're all like, oh my god, they're coming. Thank God, someone else thought of me.
I got.
I love you.
Sorry. Can't do that.
Not sponsored by GameCube.
Sponsored by bread.
Sponsored by Red Solo
Bread.
Cups.
He's here
But
for
not sponsored by Red Solo Cups.
So anyway, so we ended up running home like about half a mile, running from these crazy old white people who wanted to kill us for killing their goats.
Yeah.
I guess that's a thing or something, I don't know. But anyways, this guy that massacred all these goats actually messaged me on Facebook yesterday, and he was all like, hey, so I just wanted to let you know, so I got out of my mom's car and I was walking up to the door, and then a coyote like charged at me. I killed it with brass knuckles.
Same guy?
Yeah, same guy.
Oh, fucking god.
So, I wouldn't be surprised if we hear about him on the news, like,
Soon?
sometime in the near future. Yeah.
Mysterious
I'm
animal
pretty sure
killer.
brass knuckles are illegal.
Guys, demonetization. Can't talk about the news.
Oh yeah.
No,
He already
political
said
news.
fuck, so fuck.
True.
It's okay. We've talked about death, we've talked about goats.
We didn't
That's
talk
the
about
same
death.
stuff.
We talked
Well,
about
we
the
almost
podcast.
talked about
We-
Satanism at that point. I mean,
Yeah, we have a good editor, so we can get little censorship bleeps in there. So I can and the entire time I'm speaking. This is gonna be a bunch of
So you can
different
censor.
Guys,
Fucking
that was
hell.
a really good run time. Ha 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 ha.
Very wholesome story.
Yeah,
Wow.
speaking of stories,
Like a
that
dubbed
Brett
over
actually
Godzilla
has
movie.
one pretty similar. So I don't know, some of you know this, some of you don't. This was not my first place ever. I was living with my brother for a while, and we had two roommates, Scott and Nikki, and this dude named Derek always came and hung out with us. We lived together for a couple of years, and they were fine. We loved chilling together. I moved out with my new girlfriend over to the village. 2 weeks after I moved out and 2 days after my brother moved out, our roommate stabbed somebody 64 times and then walked away. I feel like
Dark.
Why 64?
Yeah, he was high on meth and PCP.
Like Minecraft a lot.
That's
Like,
64.
why not 69? What? He could have just went.
Wait, why not
Five
69? Really, dude? 64, Nintendo. That's
But
probably
you
what
could
he was
have had
doing.
5 more and just went 69.
64 bits though.
But okay.
Obviously, we know who the more wholesome of the group is. Not
Yo, I don't want to shit on everyone's parade, but dog shit all over the floor over here.
Well,
That's ironic.
That's shitty. There's shit everywhere!
Dumb and Dumber.
I love that.
Yes,
I love
yes.
that.
That is actually the prequel that was better than the sequel. And no offense to Jim Carrey or any of them, because they are solid. But Dumb and Dumber actually is a little bit of a gem. Tiny bit.
Yeah.
Tiny bit. Actually,
Dude, have you seen that like?
Is it weird that I didn't
Jim
like
Carrey, documentary?
What is it?
It's like a Jim Carrey documentary.
Was it when
like
he was-
super
Jim
weird?
When he was portraying the other dude?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah, that was a movie.
Yeah.
Man on the Moon.
Yeah.
movie,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he portrayed some. Yeah, and he actually like stayed in character
Yeah.
even when the cameras weren't rolling.
His family.
Andy Kaufman.
Yeah. His
Yeah.
family was like. His family would actually
Yeah,
go and
they-
spend time with him because he acted so exactly like Andy Kaufman. And he's like, that's my son. I should probably get to say goodbye to my son. Because I never was able to when he passed away.
So I feel
Where
like
you got?
Heath Ledger tried to be that.
Okay, that's
Took
the
it too far.
It's a dark. Think about the difference in roles, though.
Yeah.
When you're talking about the Joker, you're talking about someone who like mass murders people
Everyone
and
who's been
like.
a Joker has been effed up, or their career has went crazy.
Oh yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix, though, my God.
Haven't seen it.
I've
Beautiful.
not seen it yet, but I do want to see it.
It's beautiful.
It's
Joaquin
I
Phoenix
think,
is
I
the
think it's
latest
totally
one,
okay
yeah?
to talk
The
about.
one
it.
Yeah, the
It's
one that
been-
just
it's been
now.
out for a little bit,
Yeah.
so I mean.
So
I think
you
that-
saw it though. You really good, right?
Yeah.
Dude, the so all spoilers. You can't do spoilers.
Oh no, no,
Can't do spoilers.
I mean, if you want to lose fans, that's up to you, bro.
I mean,
Not
here,
mine.
what you do is
We gotta put a
see this-
spoiler alert at the front of this video.
This will go.
This instant would be
anyways.
good.
Well, you know, you see this time right here, just like put the time that this finishes and everything.
Yeah.
So like right here, and stuff. So that spoilers now go.
Fresh
Okay.
twist, cranberry.
Understandable.
Did you think he's gonna like kill himself on air? Because it was pointing to that. The whole him doing this like 3 times stuff in the movie.
Yeah, I kind of thought he was.
I thought he was too until he got on that rant.
smell?
And when he totally did what he did
Yeah.
to fucking
odor eater spray.
whatever the dude's name is, Robert De Niro's character, that was beautiful. It's like, what do you get when da 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 da? You get what you fucking deserve. Bam.
Yeah, no, I
Beautiful.
totally saw or knew that that's what it was leading up to.
Yeah.
Because like he's just fucking crazy. Like I knew from the beginning, from that moment
He's
when
gonna
he
snap.
was making fun of him on
Yeah.
the air, like he was gonna snap, pop him right in the face. I knew it.
Yeah.
Everyone did, but it was such an intense movie that like. And honestly, I'm not making this up. I went with my wife and we sat in front of some really old guy who I am 85% sure was masturbating to the entire film.
Nice.
But
What if
I couldn't.
Only
Yeah,
85%.
85%. I mean,
Why didn't you join him and make sure?
well, because she was there and like I didn't want to like
We'll
you
tell
know,
you
make
what
her
to
feel.
get on.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry.
Hey, Dave.
Sometimes I just don't think of these things. That's why I have you. But yeah, dude.
That
It's,
sound gay as shit. That's why I have you,
And
bro.
there's nothing wrong with that.
if the
right?
shoe fits.
There's nothing wrong with gay people.
Would have been a lot cooler if he's like, "I got you, babe."
There's just a concern about. There's just
Hey,
a concern about
fair.
Joker people, if anything. Joker people, those are the concern, not gay people. Gay Jokers,
Those are the
50-50?
worst type.
Quit joking.
I think we'd be all right.
Gay
I think we'll be
jokers,
alright.
those are the worst type.
I don't know.
What do you think about the? Actually, no, that'd be too political to talk about. I was gonna say the.
Well, we've already ruined our.
Say it.
We've
I was
already
gonna
ruined
say-
our monetization.
What do you say
option.
about the fact of like, oh, the warnings and everything all about that movie?
Oh my, that's a load of shit.
I know, right?
What?
That was just so yeah.
Yeah,
Leading
you
up to
go
the
ahead.
movie, yeah. So leading up to the movie, everyone's like, "We ban this movie because it's gonna cause white men to think they, you know, it's gonna cause white men to go crazy."
What happened in Aurora, Colorado?
Yeah, it's gonna give white men the reason to think every little thing that happened to them can make them make them be a shitty person. No. Nothing like that movie came out. Like you were like, oh, there's gonna be mass shootings because there was during the that one Batman movie.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
FBI open up.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
the FBI.
the closest thing that ever happened to anything was some dude yelling obscenities during the movie. That was the only thing. So stupid.
Yeah, but to be fair, if you watched it, when he grew up, now he may have already had some mental issues.
Spoiler alerts! Sorry, nobody.
Speaking of Half-Life, it will never live up to people's expectations. It really never will.
Just kind of like Kingdom Hearts 3.
It'll always be
Why
half the
we don't
game.
talk about it. Just it feels.
It's the big sad news.
I think for Half-Life 3 is the same as Kingdom Hearts. It's you either play it and you love it, or you play it and you don't love it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no in between really, and I feel like for Kingdom Hearts 3, a lot of people were like, it felt rushed even though it wasn't, and it felt like the Disney characters and the Square Enix characters, which would mean Sora, Riku, and all them, were so separated from each other. But I think that was like the whole point is that they're trying to tell you that, like, you know, hey, Disney's going to be referenced every now and then, but
Yeah.
I think Sora and all them are going to have their own journey,
Yeah,
their own thing. And then, you know, spoilers again, if you haven't beat Kingdom Hearts 3, when they show that Virum Rex, everyone always says, you know, that's Final Fantasy versus 13, and it is. It's what he never got to create. So, I mean, what it boils down to is you get all that, and it's still not enough. And then even if we got Half-Life 3, which I'm not a fan of, but I know a lot of people are, it won't live up to expectations for that reason, because we've waited for it for so long, and we build it up so much, and so when it comes out, it's not anything but spectacular. We cut it at the roots.
Exactly.
I mean, but that's what happened with a lot of different games. That's what happened with Destiny to Destiny 2.
Yeah.
That's what happened with ESO. Everyone was so excited for Skyrim level graphics, but everyone running around killing each other for no freaking reason.
Mass Effect 3, was that the disappointment, right? Or was that Andromeda?
Dead Island 2 is going to do the same thing too.
Yeah.
I see the hand.
Okay.
The moral of the story, though, people are always going to be fucking upset no matter what.
Oh yeah, no yeah.
There's always going to be those people that don't like something.
Yeah.
So is that how everyone feels about Fallout 4? Or is
That,
that- was that just
I'm
me?
sorry,
I would say
love
Fallout.
You so yeah, that's right. You were disappointed about Fallout.
Yeah,
I
right.
wasn't,
I
honestly.
live.
Yeah.
See, I'll say as like a dedicated fan that's been like for a part of it. It's always been this weird thing where like when they had a new game, they hate the last game, and then they go on to but when another game comes, they hate that game and everything. Because like when Fallout 3 was good, it was like, oh, Fallout 3 is great. Fallout New Vegas came out, nobody liked it and stuff. Like they had issues and everything. And
Honestly,
a lot
I
of people
still don't like
disagreed.
it.
And then Fallout 4 came out, everybody loves Fallout New Vegas now. And
Yeah, but Fallout 76 came out and nobody went crawling back to 4.
Actually, a lot of people want to
A lot of
crawl
people,
back.
I did.
It's actually funny.
I
Like
did too.
I stopped seeing all this hate, like, oh, Fallout 4 is crap and everything, because now they had a new thing to hate.
Right.
Yeah, Fallout first.
Yep. Oh yeah,
So-
Fallout first.
So I'm not even gonna open that can of worms because I think we should save this for a podcast just ragging on game developers.
EA?
Well, I
Fallout
wouldn't
first.
rag on just yeah. Okay, maybe we will.
Fallout
Fallout
first.
first is going to have to wait until then.
You
EA.
heard about the
We've heard all about it.
the webpage?
Yeah.
Fallout
Fucking got bought.
Bethesda came out with Fallout first, right?
Yeah.
But didn't claim the website name. So
So it got bought out.
So someone made for $27. Someone bought the web address and made it a satire called FalloutFirst.com. But the header is the Fallout First dude with a membership that says Fallout First fucked.
It's like a Fallout
It's-
fuck you first.
Yeah. It's all about taking a dump on, because Fallout First is basically you're being paid, like you're paying them to get access to content that should have been day fucking one,
Yeah.
and it's just that's all I'm gonna get into it, but it's
Like-
hilarious.
My biggest complaint is the fact that the like utility items that are locked behind it, like scrap boxes and stuff. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's one of those things like you want to give Adams and everything, sure, whoop-de-doo. You want to do like the paid membership for the servers, yeah, but like you lower the price, don't put utility items locked behind it that like we've been wanting and everything.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't like that excuse that they're.
So is everyone excited to play the Outer Worlds? Is that what it's called? Outer Worlds? The
Yeah.
Outer World? Is it something?
Made by
It looks
yeah,
like
made by
it looks
Obsidian.
like Borderlands mixed with Destiny, honestly.
So I heard it
it's-
was like New Vegas in space.
Yeah, it's by the creators that created New Vegas.
Yeah.
Obsidian, who owned. I'm pretty sure they're the first ones to own Fallout. And then Bethesda bought them out, and then Bethesda gave them the rights to do New Vegas, and then Bethesda bought them completely out, and so they went to Outer Worlds, and apparently Outer Worlds, Bethesda should be scared for it, is what I'm hearing.
It's one of those things like they did the worst time when it came to like dropping like Fallout first. It's like, oh yeah, here's a pretty good game from Obsidian and everything. It's like, welcome to the anniversary of Fallout. We're gonna do a paid subscription.
So what am I like weird for thinking that New Vegas, in my opinion, was the best Fallout?
I think
It was.
everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I think everybody has their favorites. Like I
Honestly.
personally prefer Fallout 3
So
and stuff over all of them.
vanilla Fallout New Vegas, I think we can all agree on this, sucked. Massive balls. But the modding community behind it has made New Vegas into something beautiful and amazing and for the people.
Maybe that's why I hate Fallout New Vegas so much. Like, because I only ever played the original. I never did any of the mods.
Yeah.
Fallout 3 is honestly, in my opinion, the best of them because Fallout New Vegas just feels like Fallout 3 with a rescan.
And it's a shame because like Fallout 3 is just it's like no longer really needs to support it. Like I tried doing it on my old like Windows 10 computer, and it's so hard to jury rig it to get it to work on there now. It makes me sad. But on the other hand, Fallout 4 is having modders create Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas in it, so that's pretty awesome.
And this is what scares me about, this is the reason why I'm having worries about Cyberpunk right now.
You scared me.
Is that an allergic reaction or
I
something?
need water.
Yeah.
I'm feeling.
I require H2O.
The sustenance.
This is the reason why I'm scared for Cyberpunk, is because Cyberpunk is the next big game that I'm looking forward to.
That's the one that has Keanu Reeves in it.
Yeah, but it's been overhyped at this point.
Yeah.
I don't even think so. But here's the thing: everyone's like, "Oh yeah, CD Projekt Red is amazing. They're for the people." Bethesda used to once be for the people too. Like people used to talk they talk about CD Projekt Red and The Witcher and all that, like being for the people. They used to say the same thing about Bethesda, and I'm really scared that, as much as I know CD Projekt Red won't do that, seeing Bethesda go the way it has really scares me.
Yeah, and that's exactly why Epic Games has been so successful with like Fortnite. Everyone's heard Fortnite. Is because they listen to their fans.
Fortnite, what's that?
I didn't know where.
Well, I mean, there are other Epic games that I enjoy too. Dauntless was a good addition. If you've ever played it, I actually got to play it for a little bit.
What is a Dauntless? I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of Dauntless? Are you serious?
Segue. What is it?
See, man, here's the thing. Like, so Dauntless, that's like
Do you know,
same
you know
kind of
what I'm talking about?
platform of like how they do for Fortnite and Apex, but it's their own thing, right? Like it's Destiny, but it's not Destiny.
It's like
something-
4-player co-op against
Yeah.
giant monsters. Like you have to,
Understandable. No, go ahead.
like you have to find the monster. Like you have to go hunting for it. And you can pick up all this stuff while you're doing it. And there's all kinds of different weapons and
Right.
combinations, and you can customize your character the way
Love
you
you.
want. And you go out there together.
Right.
So it's almost like doing instances from WoW, just on a almost like quick play mode.
See, like for those kinds of games, I understand why people like them, but for me, they seem like a free-to-play game, which is nice, but at the same time, it just doesn't catch my interest. I used to think Smite was kind of cool, but mostly just because of all the different deities and whatnot that you could choose from within that. But that's a totally different thing, honestly. But
Well, speaking of Smite, though, I mean, did you hear League of Legends is coming to console?
oh, really?
Yeah, I'm really excited for that.
I don't play it either, but I understand why people like it so much.
Well, it's just like Smite. It's just
Right.
like there's a few other games like that. Dota.
Yeah.
I want to actually give it a shot. I want to play League of Legends because I've got some
yeah.
friends who can teach me the strategy of it. I think that'd be really cool.
Okay.
And I'm over here playing RuneScape.
Hey, that's
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey,
That's OG right there,
Like,
man. And it's
RuneScape
own
for life.
right.
You don't leave that
That
game. You
is
never
true.
quit.
RuneScape is a.
It's
in
pretty
your
OG, without a doubt.
Is RuneScape like an old person game or something? Like,
No.
Was it made like in the 80s? Because I've honestly never played it.
I played it
I don't know anyone that's played it until I met one.
I played when I was
Wasn't it made in like the late 90s? Yeah.
It
was, but I
base
remember-
of it
I
was
remember
created
people
in
were still playing it back.
1999, but it
Yeah.
wasn't released till 2001.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
right.
And
Fact
it's-
check us if you want, but yeah, I think you're
Yeah,
right.
it's had a resurgence too, like a big resurgence since it's been on.
I got the mobile on
Yeah,
right now. I could be
that's
playing that
cool.
right now while doing that. I could be
Yeah, you can
chopping
play-
logs, getting 80 wood cutting.
I'm a poor
Wasting my
boy, though.
time.
I know, your
subscription.
You ain't gotta pay
You don't have
to cut
pay.
trees.
Yeah.
There's-
a lot of it is free.
There's FTM.
Sit there, get 99 and everything that's useless when it comes to fighting. It's like, yes, I can cut the strongest of trees. Honestly, probably me though. That's what I do most
You can
games.
cut big oak trees now for the next 30 minutes. And you have to spin the wheel for. You have to watch 4 more ads to spin the wheel.
See, I never understood games that. Okay, so has anyone ever played like the farm simulators?
Oh,
my God.
Semi
Yes!
simulators, like
Yes.
I don't understand what the fascination of it is, but it cracks me up how freaking detailed you can get in those games, and it's not even fair. They're even coming out with a mechanics version of that, so you can literally work on a car and know how it all works.
That's
like,
beautiful.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, like honestly, if we're moving towards that direction, and you learn that way. If you learn it the right way, then cool. Hands-on approach is always still better, but at least you kind of know the schematics, know whatnot. So that's neat. But I don't understand the people that are like, dude, I play this for hours.
Is
And
either-
I'm like, what? Like,
Jordan.
you know, Mike, MJ, we call him. And, dude,
Oh my God.
I don't get it, but that brings people so much joy, then right on. You know,
Yeah.
there's a goat simulator. Like, really?
Oh my
That
God.
was-
That's
I
a
don't like
game,
it.
dude.
I don't like
yeah, that's a game. You know,
There's a deer simulator too.
if you want to get on an epic fantasy, you can now do Final Fantasy 15 fishing VR.
I heard
Wow.
about that,
It looks which I was
VR?
like, oh, that harkens back to Dreamcast days for me. You know, like I don't know if anyone ever did like that Bass Pro Hunter,
Yeah.
whatever game it's called. with
Yeah,
the
we all
wheel.
did.
My uncle had it. It was cool.
I never had that one.
That was the coolest game to me because I was like, it's the only time I can fish and never catch anything big.
Basically, if you live in Oklahoma, like you've probably played like a hunting game. Or
Yeah,
an
of some
outdoor game
sort.
of some
Yeah,
sort.
yeah.
At
I'd
some
rather go
point.
out and do the real thing, honestly. I don't
Cabela
like
still
those
makes
things.
hunting games actually, like for console. Like
Dude, didn't they get bought out by Bass?
I think
I thought Bass
so.
got or is it vice versa? Or
Bass,
yeah.
Bass Pro bought out Cabela, but
Are we gonna get
Cabela's
Bass
still
Pro
a band.
games?
But Bass Cabela's still a brand.
gigabytes of over 700 different fish and 25 different lakes.
I want to see.
Yes.
I
People
want
do
to see
that.
a Cabela game
Multiplayer mode.
Oh
do
yeah,
DLC.
Yeah.
How stupid would be that? You get to add the newest buck to the game.
Well, that's what I like though. I like all the stupid
This one's
stuff.
a 10 point.
The God buck.
no.
Yeah.
You can only find it at
Oh
night
my
time.
god. Can you imagine loot crates for hunting animals would be hysterical.
What if you got like
You can
get
kill this
elephant
pigeon, but if you buy this loot crate, you might get an elephant. And, you know, like, well,
No, you get animal skins.
yeah, XP for
what
it.
if it was just like the whole animal just dead
Yeah,
in the loop?
yeah, already shot for you.
You don't have to do anything.
It's
Just
like
tell
putting
everyone you got
elephants
this
in a
by yourself.
box.
No, the loot crate isn't a loot crate. It's a Jeep that drives onto the screen. You open up the end, it's just a dead animal there.
We don't
Just get your
support this in
experience
any
and
live animals, but as a video game, it would be hysterical. I'm just saying.
I could see that. It's like,
But some games will do that. They'll just try to make their money any way they can.
can't shoot
Tier
down the
systems
pigeon.
and all.
Here's an elephant gun for 99 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually heard my boss, and Michael and I actually work together, but my boss actually has an elephant gun.
For real?
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
cool.
wait,
which?
The CEO of the company. He has an elephant gun. He has a 50 cal mountain machine gun on the back of a World War II Jeep.
That's good.
He has a Barrett 50 cal.
Why did I know this
Get me
guy?
started. So like, I used to be friends with this guy. He's a rapist now.
Oh.
Wow,
You're not
that's
supporting
actually heavy.
this.
That's a story.
He used
so
to be
dark
friends.
day.
We used to be friends.
Used to be friends until
Until that went down.
well he like
Until he diddled little kids.
well no he told my wife that he was gonna rape her.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I would
it
head out.
was this whole situation. He almost died. Me, yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna go there. That's a story for a different day.
Yeah.
He's still alive though, and I'm not in jail. That's all that matters. But this guy almost dated his daughter, and that's how I found this out because he went shooting with them one day, and I was so jealous. I was just like, oh, I hate you so much. You get to go with the CEO's daughter, who's fucking ugly, but CEO's daughter nonetheless, and then you got to go shoot guns with him out of his private range, which I now know where it is, where he keeps all his guns and stuff. Not that that matters, but like, it's
Yeah,
really
we're not going out there or anything.
Well,
That's
let's-
cool, but
Let's live stream a raid.
Okay, to be fair, this would be more enjoyable than the Area 51 raid.
Oh my, that was
Naruto raid's different.
I was okay. That is something I do really like. I would like to
Oh,
discuss real
God.
quick.
Let's
Here we
not,
go.
please.
Guys,
There you go. Yes.
See, was anyone hoping just like not for death or carnage? That's I mean, but
Yeah.
were
That
we
they would get
we
in.
hoping that they would get in and that we would see something that we weren't supposed
Some
to?
thick alien ass.
I mean, we all hope
Slap
for
those
it.
cheeks.
But at the same time, my thing is like if the military wanted to make a big deal of it, it would have been way funnier to do it this way. First off, everyone's known, even in movies for such a long time, that Area 51 is the alien site, if anything. So they could have moved it to a location a long time ago, had these people overrun it, and then just come out and just bust a prank on them, whatever. Be like, ha, psych, it's an empty hangar bay, and that's it. Because that would have been hilarious.
Ashton Kutcher, where are you?
Yeah.
You guys
Dumb
have
Ashton.
just have a cutout of a fucking like alien with titties on it.
Yeah.
And everything but in the hangar.
How
Yeah.
big
Go
was
get
it? How big was it?
Just paint a girl green. Just paint a girl green.
Yes.
America,
Yes.
get it together.
Get it.
Clap those cheeks. What happened? Honestly, I was so disappointed. Like that one dude.
The fucking house didn't show up. The fucking house didn't show up.